Plaintiffs Mary and Mark Quapic and Karen's son say Mary and Mark are strong advocates against drunk driving and have been ever since their good friend was killed at the hands of a drunk driver. Mary claims the defendant was driving drunk the night he crashed into her fence and fled the scene, so she's suing him today for the damages. Defendant Richard Knight admits that he was drinking on the night of the incident, but says it was because he discovered his girlfriend had been cheating on him with his friend. Richard claims as he was driving, he reached to grab his cigarettes off the floor, and the car spun out of control and went through 4 lanes of traffic before hitting the plaintiff's fence.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
Drinking and driving is something that I'm very against. This goes back to the early 90s when we had a very close friend that was in her 20s that had a child under a year old that was killed by a drunk driver.
Was he driving drunk? Is that what you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my.
Yes, sir.
And obviously caused some damage as a result of that.
Yes, sir.
You're not alone in hating drunk drivers or disliking drunk drivers or folks driving drunk. I think the rest of the country is like that. How old are you?
I'm 21.
When this occurred, he was 20 years old.
Yeah.
You drink as a minor?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I don't know.
How long you been drinking?
Around 18, 19th birthday, went to Canada, basically.
Your Honor, I have something that I'd like to use some evidence that he doesn't take being intoxicated and driving very serious.
What is it you want to show me? What is it?
It's some photos from his MySpace page about how he thinks being intoxicated is a big joke.
On this page he says, I'm drunk. Didn't even know how to spell drunk properly.
Those pictures were taken for my 21st birthday, Your Honor. But you'd have
You don't
to
know how to spell?
I guess not.
Pardon me?
I guess not.
All right, how far did you go in school?
I graduated.
High school?
Yes.
That's it?
I want to go to college, but after all this, I haven't really had time.
These young people are so reckless. It's just one of those nights. Drunk, feeling what's better. Okay, you land on this one. You're laying up with a man. I mean, not that it means anything, but
No.
you are. You're laying up with a man talking about drunk. Once again, you can't spell drunk felling. Here's again on your MySpace.
That's my 21st birthday.
We drunk again. Drunk with Jamie. How's that spell? Okay. A lot of these young people show their illegal activity on their MySpace. I know some of them show all their marijuana sticking out and or showing all their marijuana on the table with money indicating that they're drug dealers on the internet. Here's the illegal activity I'm engaged in. Then they end up with what? A record. And they can't go where? To college. Go ahead.
August 21st, 2007. It was around 2 o'clock in the morning. My son woke us up, which we had heard all the screeching and the metal grinding and the scraping and just startled you right out of a dead sleep.
State your name. He wants to speak.
Richard Quapic.
How old are you?
19.
How often do you get drunk?
I don't drink.
You're a lie. Nevertheless, go ahead.
Your Honor,
you want to tell me something about the
it was around 1:40. I ran outside after I told my parents that somebody hit the fence. He was in the process of backing out of my neighbor's hedges, Karen, and I pursued him down the street. You know, I got a very good car description, and my dad called the police. They came back about an hour and a half, told us they found it, and he reported it stolen. Somebody wrecked it and put it back in front of his house.
He damaged the fence as a result of this. How did you all determine once again he was drinking?
Well, actually, I got a phone call from the defendant, and in the middle of the conversation, I said, you know, you're very lucky that you weren't killed because you were drunk. And he tried to deny it, but then he said, "You're right, I was drunk. I shouldn't have been driving. I had an argument with my girlfriend. We broke up, and..."
All right. What? She saw you laying up with this other man on MySpace?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Well, give me your side. Tell me what you want me to do.
That night, I went over to a friend's house that actually lives about 10, 15 minutes from where they live. I went there, and I saw one of my buddies leave just instantly, like, run away. I didn't know what was going on. When I walked into the party, everybody was basically telling me that he was sleeping with my girlfriend. I had no idea. I guess it went on for like a year and a half.
Why you take it out on them?
I didn't.
You should have hit him. Go ahead.
I had a couple drinks. I ended up leaving the party because, honestly, that was the topic of the whole party, was about me getting basically played. So I was driving back. Went to go grab my cigarettes. My cigarettes were on the bottom floor of my passenger side. And I go down. I hit the curb. I start spinning out. And I went through like 4 or 5 lanes into their fence. I went into their fence, and as this all happening, I'm just thinking, you know, just a bunch of stuff running through my head. I didn't know what to
What,
do.
I'm
so
going to die like many others die as a result of teenage
remember
or
the accident
minors
clear as
drinking.
day,
Don't
yes.
talk over me. I'm
sorry.
talking now. Trying to explain to you what you risk. You risk your life. You risk the life of others. You go 5 lanes over while you're drunk and
Your
then
Honor.
hit these folks' fence. I'm glad that's the only thing you caused was property damage. Yes.
He left out the fact that he did jump a curb. He hit 3 trees, a house address sign, a for sale sign, missed telephone poles by just merely inches, came across 5 lanes of traffic, and had he bared 4 more feet to the left, he would have been in my living room and would have killed my husband.
All right. And do you have a defense to damage in the property?
No, sir.
Okay. And do you believe you have an alcohol problem?
No.
Yeah, why did it take you so long to answer?
Because I mean, I'm 21 now and I barely go out. I work
You
all the
barely
time.
drink now?
Yeah, and that's kind of dumb.
I was
right?
wondering why you had to think about it, though.
Your Honor, I have a police report that shows the damage that he did to his car.
You have an estimate?
Yes, sir, I do, and also pictures. Your Honor, he was also driving uninsured at the time.
Whose car was it? Yours?
Mine. Yes.
All right, and your estimate is
Highlighted on the front.
1,140?
That's for,
All right, you admit the damage, pardon me?
that's for her property part, and mine is the 689. There's 2 on the same.
You admit causing it, so why are you here today? You just want everybody to know you're drunk?
I'm basically sorry for being a dummy. If I almost did kill her husband, I would have felt bad. Like, anybody would have felt bad. And if I would have taken my life or anybody else's life, you know, it was a dumb thing. I'm sorry for it.
All right, so you agree you owe?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, that's the type of young people we need too. Young people who admit that they're wrong and take responsibility for their actions. So you're not a total lost cause. Now, what were you charged with?
I was not charged with a DUI. I was charged with a hit and run and failure to control vehicle.
Okay, how does that affect you going to college?
It
I
doesn't
went to
anymore.
college and I was convicted for a lot more. Some young people are marginal students. They get a 2.0 and they think they can't get in college, and the counselor doesn't tell them anything different when there are many colleges and universities that take students with a 2.0. Might not be Harvard. Might not be able to go to Yale with it, but, you know, there's some that take 2. Well, I don't know. Bush went to Yale, didn't he? I don't know. All right. $1,829 is your judgment. You're ordered to go to college, all right?
All right.
Good luck to you.